Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of DV Live City Talk. I'm Amanda Acom, the marketing coordinator at Desert Valleys Federal Credit Union. And before we dive into today's conversation, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give us a follow, give us a share so you never miss out on what we're talking about. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm here. Every time I get nervous when it's like we're starting to do this. I get the sweaty palms and
I have the most sweaty palms. I'm so nervous all the time. It's just like, but it's so fine.
Same. So hopefully it doesn't come across too much and I just fumble and I just keep going. So welcome, Isabel.
Thank you.
So Isabel Medina, the City of Ridgecrest administrative analyst. I don't know why that word is so hard.
I know it is. Like I stumble over it a lot, and it's just like administrative analyst. But no, yes, administrative analyst for the City of Ridgecrest.
Like, what do I do? What do I do? I do the things.
It's so broad. Like it's like, what exactly do you do? Whatever Ron tells me to do, I do.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It sounds fun though. It's all encompassing.
Fun. Yeah, super exciting.
So before we dive into today's other fun event that we're going to be talking about, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food, good old-fashioned Mexican. Born and raised with it my whole life, and I stick to tacos. Tacos is the way to go.
You know, tacos are the jam.
Oh, 100%.
No matter what you're feeling, like I've had breakfast tacos, lunch tacos, late night tacos, Taco Bell tacos.
Anytime.
What else? Jack in the Box. I'm definitely a sucker for some Jack in the Box tofu meat.
So good.
Tacos.
So good.
And then taco trucks in town. Any faves?
I like them all. I'm so glad I finally discovered them because at first I was like, I'm not sure. I come from LA.
Okay.
So like,
you got the real food.
Yeah, me and my family would drive down to East LA and it'll be just a whole bunch of tacos. So it's nice having taco trucks here and everything.
So unpopular opinion. I'm sure people are going to hate this. I'm not a fan of birria.
My heart.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what's wrong with it?
I don't know. It's kind of like chorizo to me. We just don't get along. And I don't know. I like carnitas.
Okay.
I like, the burnt ends. I don't know.
I was going to say, because me and my husband perfected our birria recipes, and I know never to.
Maybe you can change my mind. You can change my mind. Anyone out there who wants to bring me food, I won't deny you. But yeah, my husband, he's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like,
so good.
I've tried the ramen because Asian over here.
Yeah,
I've tried it and it's just not. I sit there and I'm like,
the best one when we go get it. It's made out of goat. That's like the original way you like eat it. Yeah. But like it's so hard to get goat here, so we make it out of beef, and it's not the same, but it's like
Maybe that's why. Because when people talk about it, I'm like, this doesn't.
No, like yes.
So there is a difference.
There is a difference, in my opinion. Yes, I like the gamey taste. It's so delicious to me.
I grew up with a dad that hunted, so I understand all that. Yeah. But yes. So, yeah, sorry to break your heart. Sorry to break probably a ton of people's hearts, but I'm saving it for you guys, people that truly enjoy it.
Love.
So, night on Balsam, but this upcoming one is night off Balsam?
Yes.
All right.
I love the rechange. Just kidding. It's only temporarily, guys.
I know. I'm like, what is this? We were getting so used to night on Balsam, having a great time. Last turnout was huge.
Yes, it was great. I love seeing everybody out. Fun fact, I've only been here for 2 years. So
really?
Yes. I'm fell in love, and so I moved out here. And so, yeah, it's so great to see. I've never seen anything. My first year here was such a culture shock. Like, I was just like, oh, my gosh, because I come from LA. So being able to be a part of something that, like, brings the community together, amazing. Great. Love it.
Thank you for doing that.
No, it's great. It's not just me, it's everybody.
No, thank you all, but thank you because you're here with me. You're stuck. So let's first backtrack a little bit. Night on Balsam, the purpose behind it. Why are we doing this?
Okay, we'll go way back. When I first started at the city, it was very clear that community events and just for things to do, it's very absent here, and it's very clear that that's an issue. So we put out a community conversation survey and just kind of asked people, like the whole community, what is it that the city could do to improve the quality of life here? And everybody basically said, there's nothing to do. Let's
right.
Can you provide us with something? And so we got together with the RSAVB, the chamber, other local organizations and just kind of like really talked amongst ourselves, like, okay, what is something that we could bring to the city that could really help,
Right.
you know, bring people out. There's so many young engineers here and families, and, you know,
It's such a melting pot of demographics.
Yes.
So how do you somewhat try to make everybody happy?
Yes. And so that's where, and then the location was because we have such a great downtown. I've been down Balsam, and it's so cute. It's so great. And it's like, but it doesn't gets the love it deserves sometimes, you know, or like it's so empty sometimes. So it's just, we're like, why not Balsam? It's like perfect. Mm-hmm. It's right in the middle. Everyone knows where it's at. There's businesses down there that could greatly benefit from it.
I think sometimes, like, so I'm born and raised here.
Oh, nice.
And then I fluttered out, and then I came back. So story of like most Ridgecrestians. Yeah. But sometimes I hear Balsam and I think like old and dusty. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest. So that's why, but now I have a better appreciation for the different businesses on there and the fun things that it can be and do. And of course, like local business. Who doesn't want to support local? Thing that I enjoy, and like, especially now, shout out to Desert Brew because I love going and getting my coffee.
I went there this morning. So good.
So good. So good. I mean, Black Americano.
Yeah.
It's everyone's like, really, Amanda, you can get that anywhere. And I was like, but it's just different when you actually just enjoy drinking jet fuel, and there are differences. Yeah. I'll be honest.
I can tell.
I can. But it's just one of those things. There's so many different little like hole in the walls for things. Desert Dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bike shop, you know, going further down, you got Shanghai, or it's just so fun to go down there and see something different and find something unique. I love gift giving from different stores on Balsam.
No, it's great. And then when we first started, we went down and talked to the businesses. Like, I was only here for 2, and I never really been down there and really seen what was down there. So like going and talking to the owners and getting to see what's down there. Everybody's so great and so kind, and was so excited to have it there. And you know, and just seeing them, you know, excited.
They're like the kids' table at a wedding. Like China Lake is the wedding, and then they're stuck on the side.
Yes, yeah.
And it's like, just come over here and hang out with us.
I know, it's like a few steps. Like, come on. Yeah.
I know. So that's exciting to have that back. But this one that's upcoming on, what is it? Saturday, August 12th?
Yes.
And Saturday, August 12th. Why is it off Balsam?
So, as the mayor has been mentioning, Carmageddon is coming. And
Travis, I'm going to have you back on soon. Just let you know.
Yeah. So, we originally, like, we're all set to do it on Balsam. Everything was going so smoothly, and I should have seen that as a sign when something goes too smoothly. Like, it's just like, and so I ended up texting Travis. I was like, hey, this is the situation. Like, can this happen? And he's like, no. And I was like, why not? And he's like, Carmageddon. So during that time from July 22nd through September, there's going to be construction on China Lake, which is going to divert traffic through Balsam. And on top of that, there's going to be a giant sewer pipe down Balsam as well. So
is that similar to the one that was just on California?
Yes. So they're moving from California to China Lake.
That weird light.
Yeah.
And it was up and
So I talked to him and safety and everything with Transit and everything like that. It just wasn't able to work. So
ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Exactly.
Hopefully no one from Cal OSHA is watching this.
And so I know. And then after talking with Ron and city staff and everybody, and we're like, we don't want to lose the momentum. And we kind of like started thinking of new locations. They're like, why not in front of City Hall? There's grass, there's shade, you know.
Yeah.
Give it a try, you know.
This event's been happening, what, every 2 months, 3 months?
Every 3 months.
Okay.
I don't want to promise that it's going to be like every 3 months, but we've been going on that cycle of every 3 months, and we were there, and we're ready. After this one, we're ready to roll out one in October, so we're just like, come on, let's go.
Wow.
Let's go. Yeah, so it's but we'll see. I don't want to put it out there. But no, we didn't want to, we at least wanted to give it a shot. We didn't want to completely cancel the event and just not even try. So this is us trying and relocating and just putting
that
it
reminds me of that Taylor Swift song. This is me trying.
This is us trying.
You're welcome. Your own personal Eras tour.
But no, we walked outside, and then there's grass and there's shade, and I feel like there's so much space we could utilize. And after putting everything out, and I think it'll work out. I think it's going to be just as great.
Okay, so it'll be right in front of City Hall. So like the traffic circle area?
Yes, right in front of City Hall, the traffic circle area.
Okay.
We are going to go all the way up to the gazebo. That's how you say it?
Oh,
Gazebo, right?
Okay. So fun fact, last time I saw Isabel, I was trying to say the word gazebo and I was like, the pop-up, easy up structure that's like always there, that's permanent. And she's literally like a gazebo. And I'm all, yeah, that. So yes, that is how you say it.
Yes, so it's going to go from a little bit further down, but from the traffic circle onto the gazebo.
Okay.
We're going to have a live band, and we encourage everybody to bring blankets and chairs because we want to utilize that grass as like a nice lounge picnic area where you could just like sit, watch the band. We're going to have food vendors. We're actually going to have beer vendors. I know that's one of the things that everybody was kind of requesting because with Balsam we did have Flightline, but the line was always so long.
Right. And so, then there's always been the wineries.
Then the wineries as well. So we're going to have beer and wine and food vendors and dessert vendors.
Ooh.
Yes, delicious. And we are actually going to have the silent DJ here.
What?
How exciting. I know a lot of people might have not heard of it, but if you just check them out on social media, the silent DJ, you get to see what it is.
Silent DJ.
What is the silent DJ? Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to make sure to try and tag that too, the silent DJ. So a band plus that.
Yes, a band plus that. And Cerro Coso College is going to be there and provide some games and attractions and just to keep people busy and have a good time.
Oh, how fun. Because last time they had the big Jenga, cornhole boards, stuff like that?
Yes, they did have that. And hopefully they could bring more of that as well.
That'll be exciting. So any confirmed wineries, breweries? I've seen a couple of logos over here.
Yes, so confirmed wineries is Pianetta and Tehachapi Winery. And we have 3 confirmed breweries, which is Kern Brewing Company, Bravery, I don't want to get the names wrong, Bravery Brewing, and Crusaders. So that'll be fun.
That's exciting. Yes. Kern River Brewing has a soft spot in my heart. So
I've never been until recently. So good. So good.
Their waffle cut fries and a good Class 5 stout are my favorite.
Oh, nice. I got their pretzel bites or their pretzels and so good.
When my husband and I got married, we actually had our quote reception. So we were supposed to elope.
Okay.
Our family slowly, the cat got let out of the bag, but we still only just had like immediate family. It's super small. We're like, show up if you want to, don't care.
Yeah.
We wanted us and our dog there. And then we went to the brewery afterwards and everyone's like, this is not a wedding. And I was like, it's perfect for us. I was like sitting there just drinking my beer, eating my fries, best day ever.
It's so good. It's the simpler the better, I think.
And everyone there is so kind and so accommodating. And I just love the different beers that they come up with.
And they have had their raspberry.
The sour?
The sour. Mm-hmm. It's so good. So good.
I have to try that one. I haven't tried that one in a while.
No, delicious. And I love sourness, so it worked with me.
There we go. So Night on Balsam, how can people get involved or participate for vendors?
Yes. So right now, as of now, for this August 12th event, we are closed for vendors. We are fully packed.
Okay.
But if you would love to volunteer or want to be a vendor for our next event, you could always reach out to us through social media, Facebook, Instagram.
Just the city of Ridgecrest?
Just the city of Ridgecrest.
Okay.
And me and my coworker, Jennifer Rickets, are the ones that handle all messaging. And you will find, and if you go on our social media, you'll find this flyer and our numbers and email is on there as well. And just feel free to give us a call.
And I can be sure to tag your guys' information too in all of this. So.
Yes. And if you're interested in volunteering, PACT is always there at our events, and they're always looking for volunteers, and they're so great and so kind, and I just love having them there because it just provides an extra safety, and they help me out with everything. They help me out put out stuff, and I was like, thank you so much. I was running around the last time. I was like, can you put this over there, please?
You're like, help me. They're great. We have them on site during December for our Santa Day event, and they do child IDs and all that, and just the whole team, their vibe, everything is
they're so
fun.
great. So great. And I love talking to them and just being amazing.
Hi, Barbara. So just in case. But that's awesome. So anything else coming up in the near future?
So we do have a movie in the park this Friday at Freedom Park.
Ooh.
That's fun. I'm sorry if it's hot. That's totally on us. We had to move it because our Night on Balsam event was at the last movie in the park, and then it rained, so that got canceled. So then we pushed it to this Friday. So this Friday, movie in the park. That'll be fun.
I know. I was kind of wondering. I was like, this Friday. I was like, there's never one in July.
I know. And then we do have our trunk or treat in October and our tree lighting in December. And and just look for more to come. I know we're constantly working on things to kind of bring the community out. We have such a great community here. It's so great,
I know.
And
We're in this weird little bubble.
Yeah.
I like our little bubble.
Oh, I love it. Like like I said, I've been here for 2 years, and the first year was culture shock. But then now when I go down to LA, I'm like, oh, I just want to go home. I miss my home. Like I want to go home.
A struggle. My biggest. I mean, this is cliche, but traffic. I can't stand it.
I believe you. It's like I'm 10 miles away, but it's taking me 40, like an hour to get there. Like it's like
my husband will be like, I'm like, I just hit traffic. He's all, you're in Ridgecrest in China. Like what? Instead of like 4 minutes, it's gonna take you a whole like 6 to get home. And I'm like, you know what? Stop.
We're so spoiled.
So stop. Because he commutes to Trona for work.
Oh, okay.
So I commutes.
Yeah.
But he's like, I can't stand you sometimes. I'm like, it's fine.
My husband commutes to Edwards, so
yeah.
But I'm like right down the street from my job, like work, and they did construction on California. I usually go down California, and I got mad at him. I was like, instead of a 3-minute drive, I have a 5-minute drive. Like that is so annoying, And he's like, don't talk to me ever again.
Yep. So I actually dealt with that when Ward was being all ripped up and torn apart, because I usually go down Norma and then hit Ward. And I knew it.
Yeah.
I sat here and literally chit-chatted with Travis about it, just know all about it. I was driving down and it was blocked off, and I was like, help me. So then I had to go all the way down to Inyakern Road, and that's when the base, everyone was just like impacted. And I was like, I'm never going to get to work today. And I was like, man, this is what people in LA go through all the time.
Yes.
Noted, never moved to LA.
No, never again.
Well, welcome. We love having you here.
I love it here. It's great.
So thank you so much for being here. And then, I'll make sure to tag that.
Yes.
And best place to find updates.
Best place to find updates is Facebook, social media. We're City of Ridgecrest. Just look us up, and we're constantly updating it. We're going to be putting out all of our vendors soon. And just Saturday, August 12th at 7 p.m. at the City Center. I call it the Circle, but the real name is City Center.
City Center, yeah. I think most of us call it the Circle.
Yeah, it's like the circle in front of City Hall. But
I also love that no one knows how to drive around the circle.
No, I'm going to be honest, neither do I. I just cut.
Yeah, you cut either in the beginning or then there's the whole route. Last time I really had to deal with it, we had IWV youth baseball pictures down at Kerr-McGee. Man, chaos. I was like, I now understand that 90% of Ridgecrest doesn't know how to use a traffic circle.
Yes,
if y'all have a diagram or know how to drive in a traffic circle, comment below, please.
Yes.
And educate.
I would definitely need it because I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm sure I could Google it. Well, thank you again for being here. If there's another one coming up in, during the spooky month of October, I will definitely have you back on once it's confirmed.
Yes, once it's confirmed. They're probably going to be mad at me that I even put that out there. But it's like, no, it's okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. But no, Saturday, August 12th, it's going to be so much fun. Wine, beer, games, silent DJ. Please look them up. It's so fun. If you see all these people just screaming at the top of their lungs, singing YMCA, it's great. I can't wait to see our community out there doing that.
I know. So real quick for that, do you know, do we have to bring headphones?
No. Okay. So the silent DJ, they come with 2 DJs and they bring 300 headphones.
Wow.
Yes. And so you put on your headphones. No one else could listen to the music but you. And the 2 DJs compete for your attention. So
it's
one
a lot
station
like
station.
Was it dueling pianos?
I've never ever heard of that.
Oh, either I'm old or what? Yes, dueling pianos is so. You'll have to look that up too.
Yeah, I will.
That one's a fun one too, where they compete and they're playing songs and you throw out. They can anything from Lady Gaga to Elton John.
No, yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I can't wait. I'll be there if you guys like. It'll be great.
You're gonna be a silent DJ all night.
Silent DJ all night. So come, grab beer, grab good food, grab a wine, have a good time, listen to music, dance. That's all we want. Just people to come out. I know it's gonna be hot, but it's gonna be during the evening. So
I guess that's the one question I can't ask. Will Kerr-McGee be open? I know they have a cooling center.
They do have a cooling center, but it's only open till 8. So
okay, and this starts at 7.
And starts at 7. So I guess if you want to get some cooling for an hour, you can. But once 8 o'clock goes, they're closed.
Okay, so bring your chairs.
Bring your blankets. I think. Bring your smiles, bring a good attitude, bring happy times. Yeah.
I mean, we're in Ridgecrest. We all know what it's like.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yes.
Yes, it's hot.
Yes.
But it's something to do. And I think that's the biggest thing is getting out, getting community together, and having an event to be at.
Yes. And it would be great. Last week, it was like super hot. And like me and my husband stayed home. And then once 8 o'clock turned around, we're like, let's go for a walk or do something, because you're just stuck inside all day. So
it's rough.
Yeah.
So I know. I was like, I'm so glad it's only 107 this week. And I was like, God, I sound like an idiot. Who is thankful for that?
No, I know. I tell my family all the time. It's like, oh, it's only 111. Last week it was 117. They're like, no, it's like 85 over here. Like, we're not.
I know. I will admit, I would rather deal with this than humidity.
No. Humidity is not fun. Not fun.
Well, thank you again for being here.
Thank you. Please.
And thank you guys for all watching. Make sure you head on over to the City of Ridgecrest website this evening and catch the City Council meeting that starts at 6 p.m. All right, guys, we'll see you later, and I will see you guys out at a night off Balsam. Bye, guys.
You.